Hey Cancer, so this reading is going to be for you guys. I'm going to get started like I always do with my oracle cards, and then I'll move on to the tarot deck just to clarify. All right, universe, so what messages do you have for Cancer today? Maybe got some affirmations, some advice, maybe some warnings. Let's see what she's got for you guys. Whoop. And I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Okay, so let's see what she's got here. So we have solitude, discontent and boredom, temptation, partnerships and alliances, memories of love, and triumph. So I almost wonder if this isn't speaking to a past relationship with a partnerships and alliances card here, and the memories of love. I almost feel like that's what that is, that we've had a breakup and we're possibly feeling lonely, feeling depressed, and having trouble maybe moving on. Let's keep pulling some cards and see what we get here. Okay, so we got the waiting game, triumphant success, intuition, light, truth, and stand your ground. So to me this triumph card and this light card and the triumphant success as well speaks to, I think it speaks to your end result in leaving this relationship behind, moving past this relationship is probably a more apt way of putting it. Moving past the hurt and the negative emotions. I almost wonder if the stand your ground card wasn't something that you had to do in this relationship. Is maybe you weren't being valued. Maybe you weren't being treated the way you deserved, and so you had to draw your line in the sand here. I'm going to keep pulling cards and just see if we can clarify the situation. So universe, if you can give us some clarification on this read for Cancer. She is eager to build on this, so let's keep going here and see what we got. So we have 10 of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, Page of Cups. I'm almost wondering if it's almost feeling like I'm starting to wonder if this relationship is over, if you guys are just separated or taking a break and trying to decide if you're going to give it another go, or trying to figure out a way of coming together that's healthier, more beneficial to both of you. Because I did get the Two of Cups, which tends to be a relationship card. I also got it next to the Three of Cups, which tends to represent celebration. So I'm almost wondering if you guys are trying to work through something. If you haven't both walked away, instead of that, you're actually trying to work through this and trying to build a stronger relationship for it. I feel like there's a lot of emotional baggage that you're unpacking here, though. A lot of old wounds that are needing to be healed. So I have the Eight of Swords, and she speaks to being trapped in negative emotions. And so to me, that's what she feels like in this read, is that there's a lot of work to do for both of you to be able to make this relationship successful. And I did get And I did get the Three of Swords, which tends to represent separation, but not necessarily permanent separation. There is the chance of reconciliation. I think that's what you guys are working towards here. Think maybe you are sort of taking a break and just sorting yourselves out and trying to work through all of this so that you can find a new way of coming together. I found the Temperance card here, which speaks of finding a balance between sort of emotion and logic. And so I wonder if that isn't going to come into play in the two of you trying to sort of sort out these issues that you've been having and let go of the old hurts and sort of see things a new way, and being able to talk about the situation sort of rationally and calmly instead of getting very fired up and very back in those deep emotions, those deep hurts. I have the Ace of Pentacles, which speaks to a new beginning. The Nine of Pentacles, which speaks to abundance. And I don't think it's financial abundance. I think in this reading, it's going to be in your relationship. I have the Nine of Wands here, which speaks to a long journey, a progression over time in a forward positive direction. So I feel like all these hurts and these issues that you have, they're going to take a while to sort out. I do see, though, the Three of Wands, and he also speaks to a positive progression, but you can see he's got these wands behind him, and they speak to triumphs, but he's still looking to a bright future. He's still working towards a future, and I think that speaks to the situation that you guys are in right now, is that you are working towards a bright new future. Okay, so I got the Death card, which tends to represent transition and sort of closing the door on the past. I got him next to the Eight of Cups, and I think in this case he represents the efforts on both your parts to leave the old hurts in the past. Like, to obviously you're going to have to work through them, and there's going to be communication and give and take there, but I think at the end of the day, both of you want to sort of wipe the slate clean and start fresh, and I think that's what that speaks to. The Hermit, to me, speaks of an introspection that both of you, I think, are going to have to do. You're going to have to sort of look into yourselves and find truth within yourself, your wants, your needs, your desires, and then be able to verbalize them to each other. I think you're also going to have to reflect on your past behaviors and really see where you might have been sort of selfish. Because I got the Four of Cups here, and he tends to speak of I guess sort of depression and sort of not appreciating what you have as well, and just sort of indifferent to it all. I also got the Devil card, which speaks of a destructive energy, and I think those two tie in with the Hermit card. Is part of the work that you're going to have to do, is you're going to have to recognize your behavior from the past, and you're going to have to own it. And once you're able to do that and really recognize it, I think it's going to help keep you from falling back into the old patterns, maybe repeating some of those behaviors again, and it's going to give you guys a better chance of success in your relationship and moving forward. So I got the World card here, and to me, she's, in this situation, she's a good omen. Speaking of the possibilities of the promise that this situation has in the healing, the working through the old wounds and the reconciling. The High Priestess to me tells me that there's still truth hidden that you're going to have to find out about yourself, and I think that goes along with the Hermit as well, and really taking a look at your own behaviors, your own drives, your own wants. The Eight of Pentacles to me also speaks of the work that you're going to have to do. I think he ties in with the Hierophant and the higher learning. I got the Fool card, and in this situation he speaks to me of you being able to sort of see the situation in a new light. So not going back to an old mindset. So once you guys have sort of dealt with these issues, you've both owned your behavior, you've both agreed to move past it. It's really actually being able to let that go and move on and not let yourself slip back into, well, I remember when they did this kind of thing. Is actually being able to just move past that. I'm going to pull some more of my oracle cards here. So I have emotional loss, deception and envy, destiny, a heart chakra, which speaks of relationships and healing, and firm foundation. So to me, the deception and envy, and I believe the emotional loss too, speaks of you letting go of these old wounds, these old hurts, working through them with your partner, and then leaving them in the past. I think that also speaks to the healing, because that will heal your relationship, and I believe that will help to set a firm foundation for your future. And the Destiny card for me just represents that this is what's supposed to happen. This is part of your path. These are life lessons that I think both of you are supposed to learn. That's going to better both of you in the end. And I think this has a real chance of working. You guys putting in the work, the cards are telling me that you have that huge chance of triumph, of success, that this has a very promising end to it. Alrighty, I would hope that was helpful for you guys. Take care. If that resonated for you, please feel free to like, subscribe, so you join the Tarot Harmony family, because we'd love to have you. Take care.